Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha. I'm going to apologize in the beginning. I'm having like round 2 of mono happening, so if my throat starts off strong and dips really fast, y'all know why. I'm struggling so hard. We are here because I have no self-control, and I do in fact have another very large library book haul to share with you. Once again, I highly recommend you check out my very first library book haul of 2026 because it fully explains like my logic and reasoning behind checking out all of these books. Do I really expect myself in the 3-week time period that I have to be able to read everything I have? No. But it helps my library, it helps with statistics, it helps with future funding, it just helps. Okay, so please check out that video for more information on why I check out library books the way that I do currently. If you have any questions or would like a complete library info video, I don't know how much info I could give you, but if you don't know anything, probably a lot. We could do that as well. So anyway, let's jump into the library book haul. We are going to go through what Storygraph has listed about these books instead of reading the synopsis, so you're going to get just a little taste. Publication date, number of pages, genre, moods, things like that. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Here we go. First up on my list is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. This is a book that someone in my other book club that I'm a part of has mentioned a ton last year. We never ended up voting on it, so we never ended up reading it, but I saw it at my library and I was like, yeah, we keep talking about this book, and I guess one of us should read it since we keep talking about it, so maybe it'll be me. My library really did a big one and has been getting special editions and sprayed edges of things. She's stunning, okay? So I love that for me because even though I can't necessarily buy all these books, I still get to see how pretty they are. This book was published in 2025. It's 511 pages. Fiction, fantasy, romance, adventure, mysterious, tense, medium paced. Sounds great. I hope I enjoy it. Up next is a book I personally have seen every time I go into my B. Dalton, which is Barnes & Noble. I don't know why it has a different name. I'm gonna say that every time because I've looked it up before and I already forgot. Anyway, it's Fallen Gods by Rachel Van Dyken. This cover, though, is so, like, I don't know. Okay, my light is, and it's all really reflecting, but once again, so pretty. And on the back, what's on the inside? Oh my god, you guys. Like, hello. Books are so pretty. This book was first published in 2025. It is 400 pages, fiction, fantasy, romance, adventure, mysterious, tense, medium paced. Is that exactly the same as Shield of Sparrows? I think they are, and I think it would be really fun to read both of these books back to back. I'm so obsessed with this cover. It does almost kind of give God Killer and also has God in the title, which my boyfriend made fun of me. He's like, why do all of your books talk about gods? And I was like, cause they're fantasy. He's reading some of them with me, so like, he just likes to make fun of me anyway. Very excited to pick this one up because it looks gorgiana. Okay, I can't wait. Up next is a book I actually read and finished because I started the audiobook before this became available at my library. This is a book I'm reading for the B. Dalton book club I am a part of. It is We Who Will Die by Stacia Stark. Kill or Be Killed. Once again, very cool, fun sprayed edges. The inside of this one, just a map, but not any less exciting. This is a Roman-inspired vampire fantasy retelling. It was first published in 2025 and pretty much maybe the last day of 2025 because it took so long. It took the entire month for the bookstore, still doesn't have it, and it took the entire month for my library to get their copy. So it is 432 pages, fiction, fantasy, romance, adventurous, dark, tense, medium paced. Like I said, Roman-inspired vampire novel with some other fantasy creatures involved. If you read Direbound, which is a book I read last year for this same book club, you could just like interchange the fantasy elements. Like that one had big wolves and this one has vampires, and it's kind of the same plot. So I get frustrated when plots are extremely formulaic in a genre, which is why I'm branching out into horror and other things. Okay, so yep, I think most fantasy readers will like this book if they don't mind the sort of repetitive formula of fantasy in general. Okay, that's, I don't know, I have mixed feelings, but that's just me. This next book was a shocking find. I wasn't even trying to get more books when I found this one, which isn't entirely true. I'm always trying to get more books. It's Blood Beneath the Snow by Alexandra Kennington. I first heard about this book because I watched the author on YouTube talk about their publishing journey with this book. So the fact that I saw it in my life, I was like, oh my god. I literally saw this author on YouTube and was watching their YouTube channel, and that's how I even ever found out about this, and my friggin' library had it. That's crazy. That's so fun. Published in 2025. It's 399 pages. Fiction, fantasy, romance, adventurous, dark, tense, medium paced. Wow. This whole book haul is all the same thing. Can you tell I have a type or I'm in a mood? Especially with the snow element. Like, I'm currently reading The Foxwife, which is also an all-snow cover book. Her name means snow. Like, all of it is just the perfect vibes because it did in fact snow in Florida 2 days ago. I'm not making that up. That did happen. I didn't see it, but it happened. It literally happened in the place where I was during the day, but at night. Which really pisses me off because I've never seen snow, and I was where it snowed hours before. I'm not angry about it at all. Anyway, I hope I can get to this book, and I'm just really excited that my library had a copy. That's crazy. Up next is a novel that I'm excited about. I've talked about it on one of my live streams recently, and I don't even remember why. Maybe it came up as like a story graph discussion. I don't know. Regardless, it's Bat Eater and Other Names for Cora Zhang by Kylie Lee Baker. I have read a book by Kylie Lee Baker before. It was the one, the Night Keeper or something. You know what? I can just click on her name probably and find out in 2 seconds. What did I read by her? The Keeper of Night. That's what I read by her. Japanese Gothic is the other one I'm thinking of. That one comes out this year, I think. Anywho, Bat Eater and Other Names for Cora Zhang is 298 pages, first published in 2025. It's fiction, horror, thriller, dark, emotional, tense, medium paced. Friggin' bats. It's Halloween. I love friggin' bats. I can't wait for this book. I've been loving weird horror. I have a very specific, like, gothic horror vibe that I'm going for, and I think this is gonna fit right in. And I just can't wait to maybe keep reading more from this author, because I'm also really looking forward to Japanese Gothic, I think is the title I just read, like, literally moments ago. Memory of a Goldfish. Okay, next book! Up next, we have Hungerstone by Kat Dunn. This is 324 pages. It was published in 2025. Fiction, historical horror, check, check, check. LGBTQIA+, check, check, check. Literary, dark, mysterious, tense, medium pace. I first saw the cover of this when I was looking through the Spotify audiobook library, and I was like, ooh. that looks like something I would be interested in. And ever since then, I've just been keeping an eye out for it, and I found it at my library, and I was like, yoink, you're coming home with me. I really enjoy the covers that are doing this, like, weird female, just, like, you know the covers. I'll try and put more on the screen. And also, like, the lime green, and, like, the font being drippy, and just, like, everything about this. I'm loving this sort of horror cover that's happening, or that was happening in 2024, 2025. Because every book I see with a cover like that, I'm like, I have to read that. Like, Big Swiss is another one I'm thinking of. I don't even know if that's horror or just literary fiction. I'll look, but I'm interested. I gotta read them all. Up next is a book that truly shook me to my core, because I didn't know it was out. And I may or may not have the entire collection of all the other ones, and it does do me a pain right here in my heart that I don't own this one yet. But I'm trying real hard to get library books in 2026, and also I want the paperback because I only have paperback of this series, and so that was also a contributing factor to the reason that I didn't just outright buy it, besides the fact that I don't have money. Okay? It's The Primal of Blood and Bone by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I don't want to hear any naysayers of this author or this series because I have been reading since book 1 came out. Okay? I started this series when book 1 came out from Blood and Ash. I have been here for every release. I was here when the prequel series started, and I liked it better than the current series, but that's neither here nor there. I don't care. This is a formulaic author that I don't care, because I know what I'm getting, and I love what I'm getting. So we can, and also it serves a purpose, and I could go on a whole rant on these two series anyway. This is Blood and Ash number 6. Are there more books after this? Is this the finale? I don't know. Every time a new one comes out, I just get excited and start reading. And I was doing a project actually because the prequel series finished. I'm pretty sure it's 4 books. My boyfriend has the first one because I'm making him read it. That's how much I love this series. When we finished the prequel series, I started to go back and reread the original series because there are so many, maybe unintentional, I don't know, Easter eggs and character overlap. This is turning into a rant rave about something you probably don't care about. This is 772 pages. I don't know if you could tell. It's almost as big as my head. It was first published in 2025. It's, okay, everything's falling apart. It's fiction, fantasy, romance, dark, emotional, tense, slow-paced. Is this the last book in the series? Do we have a book 7 coming? We have a 6.5, which is on, oh, we do have a book 7, The Throne of Blood and Ash, coming out 2026. Okay. Well, there's my answer to that. So this is not the finale. I will keep that in mind as I read, and I will let you know what I think when I'm done. Oh my gosh, this one is getting read before it gets returned. I have to see what the return date is. I'm so excited. I eat these books up. It's almost 800 pages. Give me 3 days. Give me 3 days. I think I can do it. That's it for the library book haul. Look at me. I didn't do as bad as I normally do, although this was 2-3 library trips, so I didn't get these all in one day, which is definitely better. One day I only got 2 books. I got Shield of Sparrows and Fallen Gods on the same day. I should have gotten this one, but I was convinced I'd already read it. I was like, there's no way this is a new book in the series. There's just no way I missed the release of one of these books, so I didn't check it out. And then we went to the bookstore, and I started Googling, and it was in the bookstore too, and I was like, oh my god, it's the new book. So then I had to go and put it on hold because someone had just checked it out because they were smarter than me. It was terrible. I'm gonna go, because what am I talking about? Who knows at this point. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy bookish content or me as a creator, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you see more of my videos. I'm also gonna continue doing live streams this year here on my booktube channel for reading sprints, and also over on my Twitch for just all sorts of things. I got a lot of things to live stream about, you know? Trying to live that content creator, chronic illness, girly pop life. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay warm until summertime, unless you're in Australia, because you're already warm and it's gonna get cold anyway. Bye!